My name's Roger Hardy with Hardy Healthy Gut. I wanted to follow up on the stress tips. Stress tip number 2 is pretty simple. Most of the stress that we have is we brought it onto ourselves. Now, a lot of times we overthink the situation and we think of all the bad things that's going to happen and, oh my gosh, things are going to happen, blah, blah, blah. Well, need to start to think in a positive attitude. What's bringing on the stress? Now, we talked about last time about writing down, making a list of what the things that you have control of and the things you don't have control of. But here's the thing I want you to think about, is that some of the things that we don't have control of or we don't think we have control of, maybe we do. Let's say that you have financial issues. You run out of you run out of money before the end of the month. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but I know in our family, we certainly have. Let's take a look at our finances. I know that one of the things that we've done in the past is worked on a course by Dave Ramsey, which is one that helps you pay down your debt, get out of debt. That's worked very well for us. There's other things that you can do to do that. But one of the things you can do is take a look around the house and sell some of the stuff. Have a yard sale, okay? Have a getting out of debt sale, or have a sale where we're going to make so much money that we're going to be able to go and have a date. Whoa. The tip is taking control of what you can control. And then what you'll find out is that you might think that on your job, the reason why you're at your job, you may or may not like it, but it might be very stressful for you. And if it is, figure out what's going to take to alleviate that stress and look outside the box. See what's out there that maybe you might be able to generate to where you can start to have fun doing what you're doing. Changing your attitude towards going in. Oh man, I got to go to work. Oh man, I get to go to work today. Who knows what's going to happen? When I go to work, I always say to everybody, hey, we're going to have fun today. Well, they may not, but I know I am. And that's a choice. Let's say you've got a relationship issue. Maybe the issue with the relationship isn't the relationship. Maybe it's what you're expecting from the relationship. And it's not meeting what you want. My wife and I have been married for over 40 years now. And has it always been bliss? No. Have we had challenges? Absolutely. I'm not trying to fix her. What I have control of is me. And when I found out that when I started doing things for her because I wanted to, all of a sudden the tension and everything started to lessen. So I had control over that. So that was kind of the things that, changing some of the things that alleviating stress. It's a matter of finding out what you do have control of and finding situations where you can do things to benefit it. Like I mentioned about in the finances, looking at ways to help others, taking the focus off of you, but finding out what you can do to change yourself to benefit others. Okay. I hope this is being helpful to you. And I hope that it at least makes you start to think that, hey, all this stress is brought on. Most of it will never happen for you. The worst things that you're thinking of, it'll go by. Okay. Start looking at what you can do to change your environment or change your situation to where you can start to get control over what's going on. I appreciate your time, and I hope you will comment on this. We've got some more tips that'll come your way, and I think that you'll get a lot out of it as we go along.